I don't give a shit about your 1500 SAT score. Eat under 1500 calories a day and then I'll be impressed. If you treat her better than she treats you, she'll get bored. Don't just give her your attention. Make her earn it. She's not your co-pilot. She's your flight attendant.
Live from Philadelphia, your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 429th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. It is Tuesday, March 26th, 2019. As always, we are streaming live. We are multicasting live to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, the Donovan Sharpe mobile app. So wherever you are and however you are watching or listening, thanks for making the Sharpe reality a part of your day. All right, let's get right to it. A lot of guys ask me, Donovan, how do I close the deal on the first date? Or they'll ask me, Donovan, what's the best strategy to use to try to sleep with a girl on the first date? Now, the answers to both of those questions are vast and plentiful. And while I've never really addressed them directly live on air, I have talked about different strategies and techniques, here and there on past episodes. I've done a few articles on how to sleep with girls on the first date, but I've never really gone into it extensively. Now, I would say probably within the next month or so, I'm actually going to talk about a few of the techniques that I've used myself to close the deal on the first date or first meetup, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to put that on Patreon. So all my patrons definitely need to stay tuned for that because that's going to be some valuable information. Anyway, a question I've sort of been seeing floating around the manosphere as of late is, should I try to sleep with her on the first date? Will she like me more if I don't try to fuck her the very first time we meet up? Well, the short answers to these questions are fuck yes and fuck no, respectively. You absolutely, positively should always try to fuck her on the first date. And I'm going to give you the first of 4 very good reasons why. Number 1, shows your masculinity. Listen, guys, girls want masculinity. masculine men try to fuck women. Trying to fuck her shows that your testosterone levels are high. Trying to fuck her shows that you are masculine. This is what masculine men do. Don't give me this, well, masculine men can also be masculine gentlemen. Gentlemen, miss me with that gentleman bullshit. I don't care. Doesn't matter. You can be a gentleman, and I'm going to get to this in prime time at the bottom of the hour. You can be a gentleman and still try to fuck her on the first date. You're not going to lose an ounce of attraction. Now, markers of high testosterone are muscle mass, muscle tone, facial hair, body hair. Nothing ridiculous, right? But another marker of high testosterone, high masculinity, is a high sex drive. Now, subconsciously, we all know that females want the best genes. Now, not all the best genes are physical. Some of them are mental. You could look masculine, but not be masculine. If you look masculine, but not try to fuck her, she knows you might have low T, right? She might think, okay, well, this guy looked masculine, and he spit all this game at me when he approached me at the Starbucks or at the grocery store, at the laundromat, or in the subway, right? But if you go out with her that night or the night after and you don't try to fuck her, she's going to think to herself, you know what? This guy might not be who he's cracked up to be. She might even think, dare I say, you might be gay. Listen, man, a lot of girls go out with I've got a hot date tonight. I can't wait. I've heard these conversations, right? Well, I went out with him and, we had a good time, but he didn't make a move. Well, why didn't he make a move? I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. He approached me at the grocery store. He was very forward, very direct. I'm attracted to those things. But when push came to shove, he didn't really try to make any move. Did he try to kiss you? Yeah, he kissed me a couple of times, but didn't really escalate. Well, let me see a picture of him. Ooh, he's hot. You think he might be gay? Now, of course, listen, this is how girls think. Girls are this is how arrogant females are, right? Females of all races in the United States, they always assume that if you don't try to sleep with her on the first date, that you must be gay. Why? Because I am, and they base this on the fact that they fuck every Tinder date they've gone on the very first night. So when they actually go out with a physically attractive male, someone who spits game, someone who seems to be masculine, if he doesn't try to sleep with her, she thinks, well, all of these other guys tried to sleep with me. Most of them were successful. So why didn't this guy try to sleep with me? Oh, he must be gay. That has to be it. Sometimes girls will even talk themselves into thinking that you might be gay if you break up with him. Why did he dump me? Oh, girl, don't even worry about it. I think he might have been gay. It's the same thing as if you don't try to sleep with her. Oh, you remember that guy I went out with last week? That guy, Donovan? Yeah, the really masculine, this and that and the other. He didn't try to sleep with me. You know what? I think he might be gay. Girls think this. If you don't try to sleep with a girl on the first date, they are so cocky and arrogant. They think that they are these luscious sex pots that men cannot get enough of. Every guy wants to fuck me. But why didn't he try to fuck me? Oh, he must be gay. Problem solved. They do this so that they can sleep at night. Never mind the fact that she might be a little bit overweight. Never mind the fact that you may have quasi-catfished somebody. Never mind the fact that you looked 20 pounds heavier than in your profile picture. Nope. The reason he didn't sleep with you is because you must be gay. Anyway, showing masculinity throughout the date or throughout the meetup, that's great. But if you don't finish it off by trying to fuck her, she'll think you're fake or running PUA game, right? This is another conclusion they draw. Why didn't he try to sleep with you? I don't really know. Well, I don't think he's gay. Well, let's look at no, he's obviously not gay. He's with girls all the time, and he looks like he was fucking this one and that one. Oh, I know. He must have read Neil Strauss. He must have read The Rational Male. He must be listening to this douchebag, Donovan Sharpe, every day. Right? He knows all the lines to say, but again, when push comes to shove, when the rubber meets the road, he doesn't really know what to do. Because after all of his canned lines have run out, he doesn't know how to escalate sexually. Girls don't have those kinds of conversations, like word for word, but these are the kinds of things they think of. He must be gay, or he must be running this bullshit PUA game. Just like Rollo Tomasi always says, girls want to play the game, but they don't want to be told they're playing the game. They just want to play the game. Your actions at the end of the night, gentlemen, your actions at the end of the night have to match your actions at the beginning and the middle. If you approach her at the grocery store or the coffee shop or the subway or the bus stop, you're forward, you're dominant, you look her in the eye, you give her instructions, you make her qualify herself, you make her laugh, you instruct her, hey, you seem cool, put your number in, we'll hang out. Half an hour later, XYZ bar at 9 o'clock, come with me. Everything you've done to that point has told her, okay, this is a man in demand. This is a guy who has a lot of experience with pretty girls. All throughout the night, you're sexually escalating. Your hand is on her thigh, right? You do the eyelash thing. You're touching her. You're making out with her. Everything is there. Then at the end of the night, all right, well, you guys are kind of standing around. All right, well, I guess I'll text you when I get home. Wait, what? Wait a minute. You ran all this airtight game. Her nether regions are wet. She wants you to try to fuck her, or she wants you to at least make a move, and you're kind of twiddling your thumbs. All right, well, text me when you get home so I know you got home safe. Wait, what? No, congruency. This is why girls shit test. If a female thinks for 1 second that you are not congruent with who you are, they will shit test you. They will say or do something to make you prove that you are who you presented yourself to be. Well, guess what? Not trying to sleep with a girl on the first date after you have run airtight game throughout the set, throughout the night, that's like failing a shit test she didn't even deploy. Now, I said I would address this a little bit earlier. Trying to sleep with her on the first date does not mean you are not a gentleman. Gentlemen, listen, you can be a gentleman all you want. If you don't try to fuck her, she's not going to remember you being a gentleman. She'll remember that you didn't try to fuck her, and then she starts to question your sexual orientation, right? She starts to question your sex drive. She starts to question her own sexual attractiveness, and I'll get into this on prime time at the bottom of the hour. And of course, most of all, she starts to question your masculinity. And if she questions your masculinity, gentlemen, she questions your manhood. And if a female even starts to question your manhood, she has already lost attraction for you, and it doesn't matter what you look like. A guy could be a total dick throughout the night. Guess what? She'll go out on a second date with that guy if he tries to fuck her. On the flip side, she'll stonewall the gentleman who tried to respect her. These days, real talk, these days, guys, females take it as disrespect if you do not try to fuck them. I'm sure there's going to be females watching this. Oh, you're a douchebag if you try to fuck a girl on the first date. Oh, you're not a gentleman. You're this and that and the third. Listen, they can say whatever they want. But deep down inside, that solipsistic nature, that sexual narcissism, they take that as disrespect. What the fuck? He didn't try to fuck me? Like, what's wrong with this guy? Is he gay? Is he not a man? Am I not attractive enough? He should try to fuck me. How disrespectful. How dare he? How dare he not objectify me and try to fuck me on the first date? Real talk, guys. This is what girls think. Now, I've got 3 more reasons why you should always try to sleep with her on the first date. And I will be going over those last 3 at the bottom of the hour on TSR Primetime, which starts in roughly 15 minutes or so. Until then, let's check the chat. Actually, we're going to go to the, let's go to the mobile app side, see who's in the house, see who's in the tower. Mr. Jackson, checking in. Mike Shinnery, Game Warden, Freelance Ronin. Mr. E1976 says, why? Because you can. Yeah, that's exactly right. On the YouTube side, we've got Rob Cruz in the house. B. Ryan. Mark Anthony. Thinks he's hitting second, but he's hitting third. BK from the Rockies. Kwa Bena. Welcome to the Towers. Never seen you in here before. Good to see you in here. Rob Cruz picked up on the lyrics laid down by the failsafe. Death by 1,000 concessions. Any Name says the first date tells you anything you need to know about a woman. Wrong. Wrong. Any Name, you're 100% wrong. The first date gives you a little bit of a little bit. But you got to understand something, any name. Females these days, especially older females, late 20s, early 30s, they are experts at hiding their red, crimson, and black flags. Girls, listen, girls are professional liars. They are professional actors when it comes to men. They know exactly what to say and what not to say to trip off your alarm bells, whether you're red pill aware or not. Females know exactly what to avoid saying. They know exactly what to do. They know exactly what not to say. They know it all. So guys like you, and again, this is no shade. I understand, you make a good point. You can tell, I guess, a little bit about a female on the first date. But if a female is showing red flags on the first date, imagine what it's going to be like 6 months from now, right? No. The first date is sort of a precursor. And again, I'm going to give you guys a few more reasons you should always try to fuck a girl on the first date on primetime at the bottom of the hour. But yeah, never ever think, well, I went out on a first date with her. She's a keep. No. You don't know, dude. After the first date, you don't know shit about a woman. You kidding me? Plant-based in the house. Chris Von Erich. Aunt James, freelance Ronan. Johnny Bravo says, how to do it with the quality woman, then. It's sad that I will make a woman into a hoe on the first date. Oh, Johnny. I have the perfect answer for that. Unfortunately, I cannot answer that because I'm going to have to answer that on prime time. Very, very good question. Maybe doing like an ETF 39, right? You're asking the question. Not all the way, right? I'll give you a little. No. I can't. No, I can't give that away. I can't give that. I can't do my. Can't do my patrons. Can't do my patrons dirty like that. Yes, Super Chat is now active. Trying to make some moves here. And of course, my channel will probably be taken down in a week. Of course, I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't, have any YouTube violations or anything like that. But I'm not going to water down my content on the new show. You can believe that. Mad Matt says sexual solipsism. Absolutely. Mode 1. Absolutely. Aunt James says, just go for it with these thoughts. Don't hold back your true feelings. There are no feelings involved. I want to fuck you, so I'm going to try to fuck you. That's generally how it goes. Quabena says, never mind the fact that she might had something so damn stupid, it completely shut down my sex drive. I have no idea what that means. You got to come. I don't know what that means. You got to clarify that. Fernando Trejo checking in. PK from the Rocky says, these chicks are pathetic nowadays. They'll tell themselves every lie and won't accept reality that I ain't attracted to her once we meet face to face. There you go. Dude, they tell themselves all the lies. Oh, he's gay. Right? He's a wimp. He's a pussy. Blah, 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 blah. Johnny Bravo says, I tried to sleep with one girl at her home. She was into it, but suddenly she said to me that she thinks I should go home. Johnny, your game wasn't tight enough, my friend. She was not attracted to you. Right? Again, females make rules for betas. They break them for alphas. If your game is tight enough and you try to sleep with her, chances are she'll probably sleep with you. Now, it also could have meant that she really does like you. If a female likes you but doesn't sleep with you, if a female doesn't sleep with you on the first date, she might actually like you. Well, how do I know she likes me, Donovan? Well, she agrees to a second date very, very soon. Right? Can't let her wait too long. And again, I don't want to get too far in the weeds. Okay? But if you try to sleep with a female and she doesn't sleep with you, she might really like you. This is why girls reduce their notch counts. Well, how many guys have you slept with? 8. Try 58. Well, the reason why she told you 8 is because she likes you. She doesn't want you to think she's a slut. If you were in the friend zone, if she had no intention on fucking you, how many guys have said, I don't know, I'm in the 150s? She'll tell you the truth or somewhere close to it because she doesn't really care what you think. But she tells you 8 because she really likes you. She doesn't want you to think she's a slut. Well, if you try to sleep with her, she might not have wanted to think that you were a slut. So tell me, Johnny, you tried to sleep with one girl at her home and she was into it, but suddenly she said she thinks that you should go home. What happened the next day? Did she text you? What happened? You'll let me know. Jason Goodwin making a first-time appearance in the Towers. Good to see you in here. Beelbug says, they always say it ain't free, you know. You got to work for it. I don't have to work for shit. Dude, there are so many females out here giving away Halloween candy, giving away pussy like it's Halloween candy. I ain't got to work for shit. That's one of the great things about feminism. It has made it very, very easy to get laid. Unfortunately, females think that even though every other female is out there giving away vagina, having sex with guys for little to nothing, that they can then overcharge something. You can't do that. It's the law of supply and demand. There's plenty of easy free pussy out there. Why do you expect me to pay or work for something that I can just go out and get for free without having to mess with you? Get out of here with that. Mike Shinnery says you got to vet these women over time. Bingo. Bingo, bingo. Mike Shinnery drinking that red pill, drinking that red Kool-Aid. Quabena says, found your podcast on SoundCloud. Can't wait to contribute to the Patreon. I'll believe it when I see it. Don't blow smoke up my ass. Don't tell me how great I am. If you think I'm that great, subscribe to my channel, support me on Patreon. Guys who have listened to me for a while, and listen, I mean no disrespect, Quabena, right? Like, I appreciate you being in here. It's the first time I've seen you, but I know I'm good. I know what I'm talking about. I don't need you to tell me that. But if you think I'm that good, right? If you're that excited, patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. Don't tell me, or don't sell me, tell me. Actions speak louder than words, my friend. That's how that goes. Focus Drew. This is a very interesting question. What if she gives you some head on the first date? She's a slut. She's a slut. If your penis enters her body, right? She's a hoe. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Listen, very good question, Drew. I hadn't thought about that. Like, what if she gives you head on the first? I don't think I have ever been. I cannot remember ever going out on, I mean, I guess before I lived in Vegas, I'm sure I got head on first dates here and there. Can't really remember that. But dude, with me, I either hit a home run or I struck out. I either fucked her or I went home with blue balls. I don't think I've ever gotten just head on the first date. That's a very good question. Molotov Cocktail answers that. He says it means you got her invested in you. Maybe. But see, here's the thing. Her giving you head, this is interesting. This is a very interesting question. Right? Because if a female really likes you and she doesn't want you to think she's a slut, she won't sleep with you on the first date. Like, that is the ultimate way to show him I am not a slut. But in the back of her mind, she knows you're a high-value guy. Well, if I don't sleep with him, then he's not really going to be interested. So to them, the happy medium, you know what? I'll give him the best of both worlds. I'll just give him a blowjob. That keeps him around, keeps him interested, but he doesn't think I'm a slut. Nope, sweetheart. If you give me head, if my penis enters your body, if a female allows your penis to enter her body on the first date, she automatically disqualifies herself for a long-term relationship of consequence with you, period. And if you wife her up, if you make that woman your girlfriend, that's on you when she cheats on you with guys like me. That's on you. If your penis enters her body on the first date, automatically disqualifies her for a relationship of any kind. I don't care. Well, what if I just put the head in? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Jordan Johnson making a first appearance here in the Towers. Jack Napier says, new tattoo, Donovan Sharpe? No, actually, this tattoo is quite old. I'm actually getting it. I'm actually getting this whole thing covered up. Oaktown's finest in the house, in the Towers. Good to see you in here. Dick Zarect says, how much do you have to spend to sleep with her on the first date? Well, in terms of money, I don't know, a cup of coffee, maybe a shot or two, right? Don't spend anything. The only thing you need to spend to try to fuck a girl on the first date is your time. It has to at least take time. Well, Donovan, what if we go out for drinks? She expects me to buy drinks. Here's how you do this. So you walk up to the bartender, right? You guys go to the bar, right? You're going to try to work your magic, going to try to escalate. Ask her, so what are you drinking? Pick your poison. Well, I like vodka and Coke. Oh, okay. Barkeep. Yeah. She's going to buy me a whiskey sour, and I'm going to buy her a Jack and Coke. Put it on our tabs. And then you kind of look at her, hey, look at that. It's been a while since a girl bought me a drink on the first date. And by the way, just because you bought me a drink does not mean I'm going to sleep with you, and you smirk. Boom, you're in there, man. So now you guys are equally invested. You don't spend any of that. That's game, gentlemen. That's game. Yeah, the sleeve is definitely going to be happening soon. Shout out to Molotov Cocktail with the very first super chat on this channel's history. Molotov Cocktail. Whoa, 2 super chats. Very nice. Very nice. Shout out to Molotov Cocktail with two $2 super chats. I appreciate that. Yes, I have activated super chat. No, I have not sold my soul to the devil. I've not sold my soul to the devil. Appreciate that, MC. Jordan Mitchell said he's going to add that trick to his back pocket to review. In case you guys missed that, if you're going out with a girl on a first meetup, take her to a bar. Take her to get a cup of coffee. Steve the Dean likes to take him to feed the ducks, right? Go to a museum on your first meetup. Don't listen. Okay, listen, on your first meetup, okay, listen, she's not going to think you're a beta if you pay for her $3 latte. Big fucking deal. But when it comes to drinks, oh, no. You're going 50-50. But you don't come at her with this, well, if you buy me a drink, I'll buy you a drink. Because then that's too obvious. They know that you're running game. What are you drinking? Well, I like I like vodka and or Jack and Coke. Ah, cool. I like a whiskey sour. Barkeep. She's going to buy me a whiskey sour, and I'm going to buy her a Jack and Coke. Hey, look at that. She's trying to sleep with me on the first date. She's trying to liquor me up. You see how this is going on here? The bartender's going to laugh. She's going to laugh and blush. That's how this works. Shout out to B. Ryan. It says $2.79. I don't know if that says CA. I don't really know what CAs are. Whatever that is, I appreciate it. Appreciate that. 90 viewers. Again, guys. Starting on April 8th, TSR Live is going to be moving to the afternoon. TSR Live is going to start at 1 p.m. Eastern and will end at 3. So it's going to be 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday afternoons from 1 to 3. I'm going to have a new studio, new format, same content. It's going to be a lot more content. I'm going to delve into a lot more issues. Not going to pull any punches. Don't give a damn. Shout out to Charles Caballero with the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you guys. Bruno FM says the Rebel Radio. I like that. Nabil Ansari says hit that like button. Yes, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, guys, TSR Prime Time starts here in just under 2 minutes. I'm going to give you guys the last 3 reasons you should always try to fuck her on the first date. And again, remember this, guys. Whoa, you guys are killing me. All right, here we go. Dennis with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. B. Ryan with another Canadian bucks. With another $2.79 in Canadian bucks. What does that equate to, like 2.79 ounces of maple syrup? And by the way, maple syrup is as good as money because I'm definitely a sugar fiend. But this is the last week where I split up the shows. That's good news for you guys because you guys don't, oh my God, I got one reason. I got to go to Patreon to get the other 3. Don't have to worry about that anymore. You're going to get the full Monty. However, my patrons are going to get even more exclusive content. There's going to be, oh my God. Actually, to be honest with you, this is going to increase my workload. Okay, because now I have to create extra content for my patrons, and I love doing that. Listen, there is nothing I like doing this for the public. That's fine. Not everybody can spend $5 a month. Not everybody wants to. Some people like to consume whatever. Fine. But for my patrons that spend their hard-earned money every month, there's nothing I enjoy more than creating content for those guys. Absolutely. So if you're a patron and you think, oh, man, he's making his content available to the public. Oh, no. Fear not. Fear not. You guys are there's going to be, I've got a lot of really solid content in store for you guys. I'm trying to give you guys a little more bang for your buck. Aunt James with the $2 super chat says, too real for the tube hashtag red pill. You goddamn right. Damn right. Excellent. Very good. Very good stream. That's going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Join me at the bottom of the hour for TSR Primetime. Go to donovansharpe.com. At the top of the page, click the link, and you're in there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.